In an effort to reduce equipment-related issues and improve game flow, this short presentation will give some guidance on required equipment and illegal equipment. Enforcement procedures for equipment-related issues is straightforward. For mandatory safety equipment, the first violation will result in a team's one and only warning for the game. The player or players will be sent out for a minimum of one play, and the head coach will be notified. Second and subsequent violations will result in the player or players being sent out for a minimum of one play, will notify the head coach, and the team will be charged with a delay game foul. For illegal equipment, the first violation will result in the team's one and only warning. The player or players will be sent out for a minimum of one play, and the head coach will be notified. Second and subsequent violations for illegal equipment will result in the player or players being sent out for a minimum of one play, the head coach being notified, and the head coach will be charged with an unsportsmanlike conduct foul. This unsportsmanlike conduct foul is one of two that counts towards possible disqualification for during a game. The following diagram depicts the required mandatory safety equipment. Please review for completeness. We'll focus on more common equipment-related issues, and we'll start with pants. The pants must be long enough so that they completely cover the knees, the knee pads, and any portion of the knee brace that does not extend below the pants must be covered by the pants. So to be clear, any portion of the knee brace that is above the knee must be covered with the pants, and you're still required to wear knee pads in their proper place. In addition to wearing the pads must be worn as intended by the manufacturer's original design. They may not be modified, they may not be cut down, they must be worn as intended as they were manufactured. It is permissible to wear wrestling knee pads. The pants still need to be worn at their proper length. The pants may not be rolled up, explicitly exposing the wrestling knee pads. With respect to jerseys, they shall be long enough to reach the top of the pants and shall be tucked in if they are longer. So at a minimum, they must reach the top of the pants, and if they are longer, they must be tucked in. They may not be rolled up underneath the pads. When it comes to t-shirts and undergarments, they must be tucked in as well. For players who are typically numbered 50 through 79, some latitude will be given in this area. Otherwise, everyone else must tuck their undershirts in. When it comes to shoulder pads, they must be completely covered by the jersey. You may not roll your jersey up and expose the outer edge of your shoulder pads. A properly worn helmet requires that it is properly fastened, which means that the chin straps are tightened down and that there are at least 4 attachment points on your 4-point chin strap. For tooth and mouth protectors, you're allowed to have one mouth guard while you're participating. You may not have 2 dangling from your face mask. You may not have 1 attached to your face mask and carry an additional loose one. In addition, the mouth guard may not be modified in any way from its original manufacturer design, which means you can't cut it down, and if you chew it up during the season, you need to get it replaced so that it is properly worn. In addition, beginning 2026, tooth and mouth protectors may not include any attachments that do not serve a purpose and function in protecting the teeth or mouth. So we have a row of illegal mouth guards. We can see that we have these additional attachments that play no role in protecting your teeth. The bottom row will still be fine and still be legal in 2026. With respect to cleats, this is a general reminder that removable or molded cleats may be no longer than a 1/2 inch. Okay, let's transition to illegal equipment. Eye shade, be it grease or no glare strips or stickers, must be 1 line below the eye socket. Words, numbers, logos, or symbols within the eye shade are not permitted. Eye shields must be completely clear. We're seeing some that have a slight tint to them. They are illegal. Must be completely clear. Play cards must be worn on the arm or the wrist area. They may not be worn on the belt. They may not be worn on the bicep area, wrist or arm only. Sweatbands must be worn on the wrist only. Additional adornment bands, bicep bands, calf bands, things of that nature are not permitted by rule. Exposed back pads is illegal equipment. Hoodies, balaclavas, ski masks, bandanas, and other items that protrude below the helmet are also illegal equipment. Religious medals and medical alert devices are not considered jewelry. Religious medals or other religious items must be taped to the body and worn under the uniform. A medical alert device may be visible but must be taped down. When it comes to towels, there are size parameters. We're seeing some of these thin streamer towels. They are illegal equipment. Towels must be a minimum of 4 by 12 inches and a maximum of 18 by 36 inches. Towels shall also not be ball or penalty colored. Beginning 2025, any video camera device or audio microphone worn by a player during the game is illegal. In addition, in Oregon, if a player is discovered to have participated with this illegal equipment, both the player and the head coach will be disqualified. Thank you for your attention. Please reach out to us if you need further clarification as we work together to solve the equipment-related issues.